What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here with another Tottenham update video. We brought you all the news yesterday surrounding Gareth Bale. And now, today is the day those three magical words from Fabrizio Romano has been said. Here we go. Gareth Bale is going to be a Tottenham Hotspur player. I think the announcement is going to come tomorrow, but we've got those three beautiful words from Fabrizio Romano. And not only that, but I think all the heavy hitters have been out this morning. David Ornstein, Fabrizio, all talking about how this is a done deal. How are you feeling,
It's time to get excited, lads. It's time to get bloody excited. He's coming home. He's coming home. I can't believe it. I still can't believe Bale's actually coming back to Spurs. Like, it's really starting to hit at the moment that Bale's going to be putting on that Tottenham shirt again. He's going to be on free kicks. We're going to have Bale on free kick duty again. I can't wait. Honestly, can't wait. It's an unbelievable deal. I think props to everyone involved for getting it. Looks like we're getting this over the line. Not sure yet. We're still not sure yet of the structure of the deal. It definitely looks like a loan. That's for sure.
And it looks like there's no loan fee either.
It looks like it's definitely not going to be a permanent, but yeah, there's a conflicting report. Still could be 1 year, still could be 2 years. I just read a report that says we are paying all his wages with no loan fees. Some saying we're paying half his wages for a 1 year deal.
I think Alistair Gold said we're paying 40%. I think I'd like to believe him, to be fair.
Yeah, I think him and Romano's both saying it's a 1 year deal, so they're the most reliable. There are some other reports saying it could be a 2 year deal. I just remember the Lo Celso deal where everyone was saying different things, and it turned out that everyone was wrong. And then everyone was saying it was a permanent transfer. We ended up getting on a loan deal and everything. So I guess we'll know for sure until the announcement tomorrow what exactly the structure of the deal is. But the most important thing is he's coming home. He's coming to where he's happy, where he belongs, where he's going to fit right back in. And he comes back to a different club to the one he left as well.
Completely different.
As much as he's changed, we've changed as well.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think he's probably coming back thinking how things have changed
really
from the last time he left.
I mean, you did a tweet the other day saying the players he had played with. Who was it? Dempsey. Who did he leave?
Yeah, Dempsey, Adebayor, and Holtby.
And he's coming back to play with Harry Kane and Heung-min Son. Imagine that Kane-Bale link up.
I know, man. It's going to be electric. I can't wait. And even if Bale. The thing is, even if Bale doesn't have the pace that he used to have, which we'll have to wait and see, how fit he is and his condition and everything. I still think he has legs in him, but whether he has that electric pace, another matter. He still has that wand of a left foot, that absolute dynamite left foot, and if we can manipulate the pitch to get him in certain positions, to have him get shots off and get shots on target, he can still beat a player. It's going to be unbelievable. I still think he's got so much to offer for us, and I think the fact that he's coming back to us, not going to China or anything, shows he's still motivated to play at the top level. He's motivated to come and help Tottenham break that trophy duck, and I think he really wants to come home. I genuinely believe it.
And there are a lot of salty fans from other clubs at the moment doing the rounds on social media. Arsenal, they were on top of the world after they beat Fulham 3-0. We lost to Everton, and then Aubameyang signs the contract, and they have been completely overshadowed by Tottenham Hotspur yet again, and they can't take it. They really cannot take it, and I'm loving every second of it. They cannot take it, and they still think they're going to.
United fans have been completely salty, especially because Reguilon and Bale. By the way, Reguilon, we get it.
Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah?
We get it. We got the message. It's not Reguilon. I don't know how. Reguilon. Reguilon.
I hope so. Let us know in the comment section.
Reguilon, I think it's Reguilon. Okay, we get the message.
Clearly not.
It's one of the two, but it's definitely not Reguilon. Okay, we got it. Not Reguilon. But they were in for both of them. They've ended up not getting either of them, and if they don't get Sancho over the line, they could be quite bad feeling over at United.
Now we've got these signings over the line: Gareth Bale, a left back, a right back, a centre mid, filling a lot of holes in the squad. Mm-hmm. Do you assess our season in a different way now, in terms of what we can get and the targets that we're going for this season?
What do you mean? Do I assess what we can do? Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, I was fairly happy with before the business. Obviously, before the Everton game, we were all excited, and then the Everton game happened. Yeah. But I was fairly happy before the Everton game with our business so far, and I think these two are completely unexpected deals. If we can also get a striker over the line, which was still talk of us looking at a striker, potentially a centre back as well, but I think strikers are our number one priority, according to a lot of the reports, saying we're definitely in for a striker. Romano saying we're definitely in for a striker after. I think can we really start pushing the top 3? Maybe. I mean, it all depends.
It all depends on how we play and if we actually...
Bale stays fit.
Yeah, and if we take what's on paper onto the pitch kind of thing. Because I think on paper, we've got a brilliant squad. We've got a brilliant starting 11. I mean, the starting 11 is absolutely
fantastic,
sensational now. A few more targets. I think if we put our starting 11 that's on paper onto the pitch... I don't think there are many teams in this league that can rival us, but it's all about putting it onto the pitch.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Part of me wishes we had this kind of attacking talent when Pochettino was manager, because I always felt like that was the difference.
I said last night, Poch must be fuming.
Yeah, he must be. Like this is what we're doing. This is the stuff we're doing. I think Poch signed one left back ring his whole time. Now it's Ben Davis. He didn't sign another left back in his time at Spurs.
I mean, they backed Poch for one summer and he got sacked a few months later.
Exactly, and not only that, he didn't even get a chance to play with him. Lo Celso barely played under him, and Ndombele was injured and in and out the team. Sessegnon wasn't ready, so he barely been like that. Something didn't even get a chance, did he, Poch? But anyway, enough of that. We got Jose now. Obviously, I'm backing Jose all the way, and it's up to him. Jose is under pressure now under more pressure because he's got these star signings. He's got the stuff that he wants. If Bale stays fit, he's going to have absolutely no excuse to really push for top 4 now.
They were saying on the radio,
and win a trophy.
They were saying on the radio, Jose Mourinho is very, very dangerous when he gets the targets he wants, and it looks as though he has got the targets he wants. I think he
forget a striker,
the right back, the left back, 2 quality players. Højbjerg remains to be seen as of yet. Gareth Bale, you know what I mean? I mean, he's getting proper targets that he wants.
Precision. That's what I like. We're targeting what our weaknesses in the squad with precision and accuracy, which we've been calling for.
When you compare that to his days at Man United, he didn't really get the targets he wants. It was clear he wanted a lot more than what he got. I know he spent a lot of money, but I think they were all on like lower down targets on his list. All at the other clubs, he got the targets that he wants, and he did sensational jobs at all of them. Do you back him to do it now?
100%. 100%. There's no excuses now. Jose needs to step up, and I don't want to hear any of his moaning and whining in press conferences. I want to hear positivity. I want to hear that we're going to achieve what we hope to achieve this season, and I want him to step up and motivate this team. And I really think this signing of Gareth Bale I think the most important thing is not necessarily Bale, which I think obviously is a world-class player, but I think the lift it will give to the dressing room. I think
100%.
The atmosphere. I think at the moment, I think there's a bit of negativity. I think it just could provide that spark. It could provide that lift that everyone needs at the club at the moment. After I know it was only one game, but with all that excitement leading into the first game of the season, to have that performance that we did, it kind of struck alarm bells, I think, among everyone. And I think that front line needs shaking up. And I know obviously we signed Bergwijn in January, but it needed shaking up from some real star talent. And I'm sure Bergwijn has a big future at Tottenham, and I'm sure he'll be here for a while. But adding that star quality in Gareth Bale is really going to change the mood. Hopefully, it's going to lift the level in training. Hopefully, everyone around the team is just going to be motivated to impress when a world-class player is coming. Not just a world-class player, a Tottenham legend who's a world-class player as well. It has to lift the atmosphere in the change room and around.
Do you think Daniel Levy deserves a lot of credit? Because obviously, everyone gives him a lot of stick. Last summer, as he liked to point out quite a few times on the documentary, we spent the most amount of money out of everyone in the Premier League last summer. This summer, he's got us Gareth Bale, he's got us 2 fullbacks, he's got us a centre mid, all players that we've been crying out for, and it doesn't look like it's stopping there. It looks like we're still going to get that forward and potentially a centre back in there as well. Does he deserve a lot of credit?
100%. He deserves a lot of credit for really targeting what our weaknesses in the squad. And I would say for the Højbjerg and Matt Doherty deal, he seemed to be getting those deals on a budget, so I don't think he really pushed the boat out for either of those deals. I think he saw good opportunities. I don't think those deals for Højbjerg and Doherty, obviously they're good deals and I'm happy with them. I think there are better players in those positions out there that we could have got, and if we would have really pushed the boat out, we could have really improved the squad. I think we've improved, but I think it's more stopgap signings than they are like. Is Doherty going to be our right back for the next 5 years? I don't know. I reckon we could improve on him in a few years' time. Stuff like that. But
in a few years' time, he'll be 30 years old.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm obviously happy now. I think they're good signings. I just don't think he's really pushed the boat out for those signings. They're only good opportunities. But you've got to say, these signings of Reguilon and Bale, he has pushed the boat out a bit. And
Well,
I think
if that's the case, you've got to say there's actually things with all the signings we've done then, because you're saying Højbjerg and Doherty are stopgaps. Reguilon could be gone within 2 years.
he could be. We'll have to wait and see on that one.
And Bale also could be gone within 2 years.
Yeah, but Bale, but the fact that he's agreed to pay those whatever, even if it's 50% or whatever it is on those wages on Bale, shows how much he wants him back. I think it shows a bit of ambition. He didn't have to do this Bale thing. He could have easily said he's too expensive and gone against it, but I think he was determined to bring him back. I think it shows a bit that he really is ambitious and he does care about the team. And I don't think you go in for a deal like this for a player like Bale if you don't care, if all you care about is just like getting money in for yourself and getting profits and stuff. I think he wants Tottenham to progress now. He wanted to add a bit of star quality to the team, and I think a lot of the time he does get unfair shake. He gets fair criticism as well. We've criticised him for sure many times, many times. But I think
rightly so.
Yeah, but I think you've got to say, look, when you're getting someone like Bell, who's
credit's
31,
where credit's due.
Exactly. It's not like this is a player with a lot of sell-on value either.
Yeah.
So like,
or he's alone.
Exactly. It could be wherever it is, but this is a guy who has got some star quality about him. He's ready now. He's 31, so it's not like this is a deal that's gonna help us in the future. It's a deal to help us right now. So you got to give Levy absolutely massive credit for that, and I'm completely delighted. And if we get a striker over the line as well, you got to say hats off to him for a fantastic window.
Bro, I am so excited. This guy, when he was at Tottenham, he used to win games on his own, literally on his own. And now he's got such a better team around him. Harry Kane up there, Heung-min Son on the other side, Lo Celso just behind, Tanguy Ndombele if we can get him playing.
And he also, I think the thing with Bell is he's going to feel the love that he just didn't have at Madrid.
Yeah, we need fans back in that stadium ASAP.
We do, but I think he'll feel it even without fans. He'll feel it. He'll feel a different kind of atmosphere. He's going to be top dog there now. I know we've got Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in Europe, but it's Gareth Bale. He's going to be the main man in that team whenever he plays. He's going to be the one everyone looks to. He's not going to be overlooked by Ronaldo or anyone else. He's going to be really looked up to by the whole squad. And imagine if he just starts killing it. Imagine if he starts killing it.
I just really can't be asked for this 1 month bedding in period and getting him fit and stuff. I just want him to hit the ground running.
Just get straight in and just start.
But we got United in a few weeks. Come on.
No, get ready for it. Oh man, imagine if he starts against United and scores. Oh my god. Like the thing is just having Bale back. It's like we're having a Tottenham legend like Bale back in the team. It's like it's just every goal is going to be celebrated just so much more. Everything he does means a lot more because of who he is.
Yeah.
He's not just like some regular player. So it's just exciting to see how he does. There's so many questions that we have, and I can't wait to get the answers to all these questions.
100% the most high-profile signing at Tottenham Hotspur since Jurgen Klinsmann the first time. But David Ornstein has come out as well, talking about a couple of players who could potentially be out the door.
Yeah, we said we're open to offers for Rose. Obviously, we know that. Gazaniga, Juan Foyth, Serge Aurier, and Ryan Sessegnon. I'm assuming Sessegnon's alone, but he said we're open to offers. I really don't want to
see Aurier leave. I think we do need those two right backs in the squad.
I agree. But to be fair, out of all those players, he's the only one who actually commands a fair fee of like 20 million. All the others aren't really commanding that much of a fee.
Yeah, but you go into the season with one right back again. We're in the same problem we were in last season.
Agreed.
So, I mean, it's worth that 20 million just to keep them for the season.
I think in my mind, one of Foyth and Aurier has to stay, because if we sell Aurier and keep Foyth, it means we could always, if we're going to do this lopsided thing, you could always have Foyth in at right back and Reguilon out and centre at left back, and then do it the opposite way, kind of thing. Or you could have Davis then put Doherty on the right back. You'd always kind of have counterbalance.
Do you think we'll persist with this lopsided back four?
That is a good question, which I'm thinking,
because we've got Reguilon now and we've got Doherty on the right. So do you think we're going to persist with it? Maybe Højbjerg will start playing a bit deeper now.
It's a big question. I hope so. I hope he does. But because we've got two flying fullbacks now, it's a big question if we can play them together, because if we do play them together, you can't really play how we wanted to play with Davis tucking in and stuff like that. You're going to have two flying fullbacks. So the question is, do we drop a third centre back in there? Do we play Højbjerg a bit deeper?
A lot of people are saying 3-4-3.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying 3-4-3, but we have so many centre mids. We've got Ndombele, Lo Celso, Højbjerg, Winks, Sissoko. Like, are we really going to only play two of them at a time? Maybe we will. But then also another question is, if we don't sign a centre back, I'm not sure 3-4-3 is going to work, because we've got Sanchez, Toby, and Dyer, which is great.
I think a lot of people are saying Davis for the left-hand side of the three.
That's true, and Davis as well. So you've got four of them. I just feel like we need another centre-back in there.
You could do Toby on the right, Davis on the left, and Dyer in the centre, something like that.
Yeah, and then Dyer kind of flirting in between midfield, and you could potentially do that. He wants to be a straight centre-back, though. Yeah. I feel like we definitely need another one if we're going to start playing three at the back.
I agree. Well, it's
because if we're going to start playing three at the back, one injury and you're in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
So I think, or a couple of injuries. And
you've got Tanganga and Sanchez coming through as well.
Sanchez and Foyth as well. It depends. It depends who stays and who goes by the end of the window. I think it definitely leaves 3-4-3 open for us as well, so it gives us more tactical flexibility. But I think playing the lopsided thing with Reguilon and Doherty isn't going to work. So I think, either one of the centre mids is going to have to drop deeper or put another centre back in there. But it's exciting to see how we're going to play. It really is. And also just like Bale up front. Bale can play anywhere across the front line, really.
Mm-hmm.
So that leads also
left back as well.
And left back as well. So that leads also to a lot of potential in the front line. There's a lot of flexibility there. And so that's also really, really good. And also just gives us great options to show like how we got, if we start with Son and Bell, gives us amazing pace off the bench, which is going to be so hard for opposition teams to deal with if we're winning with half an hour to go and we can bring them on the break, or even if we're losing or whatever. So
I don't think there's a better front three for counter-attacking football.
And everyone talks
Kane, Son.
But forget the counter-attacking. Like, imagine if a team is sitting deep and looking to frustrate us. You got Bale in there now, who's more than capable of smashing in a goal from 30 yards. Which, let's be honest, I know we've got Son in there, but what player is as deadly as Bale from outside the box in the Premier League?
No one.
So we got a massive firepower there. Like when a team is sitting on the low block, it's not about pace to break them down. It's about someone who's able to pick the ball up, maybe beat a player and have a crack from 30 yards. And that's exactly what Bale is capable of doing.
And also, it's not like before when Bale was at Spurs, where they used to double up, triple up on him. Now, if they double up and triple up on him, you got Kane to worry about, you got Son to worry about, you got Lo Celso to worry about.
Exactly.
So we've got problems for teams all over the pitch.
And I think also what a big element is for Kane. A lot of teams are used to like put a lot of men on Kane to stop him from shooting, but now you got Bale there. You got two absolutely clinical finishers. You can't give either of them a shot. So it just completely doubles or triples our goal threat compared to having Lucas Moura there. Because for how much we love Lucas, he's just not a goal threat. He just isn't someone who you're worried about scoring, is he? Yeah. You're worried about him dribbling past a few players, but you're never worried about him in the final third. Bale completely changes that up. And so it just completely adds to our goal threat and completely revitalises our attack, I would say. And, Kane, Son and Dele have been playing with each other for a very, very long time.
Freshens it up, doesn't
it?
And
it completely freshens it up. It adds a new dynamic to the attack. And it's just so exciting. If we can keep him fit, there just isn't a more exciting signing we could have made this summer.
I agree completely. I think it's the signing of the window, 100%. I think it's such an amazing deal for Tottenham Hotspur. I literally cannot contain my excitement. I don't think I slept last night.
Literally.
It's
been unbelievable. It's been
such a good deal. I mean, I cannot wait to see him back in a Spurs shirt. Hopefully it's going to get announced tomorrow, so we'll bring you another video showing him in the Spurs shirt.
What's your reaction now to our ranking our transfer target video?
Bale was on not needed, wasn't he?
Yeah, Bale was on stay away.
Stay away.
To be fair, we had a bit of a disagreement. I said he was overpriced because I said if the financials work, I would get him, but he's overpriced. But you said stay away because he's not motivated.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's come surely means he is motivated.
Time will tell. I think I was pretty wrong in that video. I'll hold my hands up. I'll say I was wrong. I mean, like, this guy has a lot of star quality about him, like we've banged on about this whole video. So I, for one, I am extremely excited to see him in a Spurs shirt, and I cannot contain my excitement. Literally, I think it's Spurs' best signing in a very, very long time.
I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait.
Spurs' best signing since we last signed Gareth Bale.
When he comes back and wins a trophy for us, oh man,
Yeah.
Stuff of dreams. It really is the stuff of dreams. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait to see him in the Spurs shirt again. What number is he going to take?
Well, there's a few options.
Number 9.
Rumours of number 9. He used to have number 3. Before that, he used to have number 16. All those 3 numbers are available.
The only one not available is number 11 because Lamela.
Lamela should just take another number.
It'll be a bit poetic if he gets number 16. I think number 9 will be for a new striker. Definitely not going to be number 3. I think that ship sailed. Will it be 16? We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see. But there you have it. That is the news today. Fabrizio Romano gave the Gareth Bale, here we go, those 3 magical words. Let me know how excited you are in the comment section below. Gareth Bale is coming back to Tottenham, everyone. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs!